This shave is for Jerry, aka Shave Dad. Right now, Jerry is going through some health issues. People would say he's the OG of the wet shave community. Jerry, you are in my thoughts and prayers, my friend. I pray you break through this like the warrior that you are. Franck, over at Strike Gold Shave, put together this soap, and all the proceeds from the soap set have gone towards Jerry and his battle. Franck, what you have done is amazing. Thank you so much for doing this and for getting the community to all come together. What Franck has done with the scent of this soap is incredible. He has taken 2 vintage scents in Old Spice and Brut and put them together to create the scent of this soap. It's brilliant. It is a beautiful masculine scent. Because I'm kind of going old school today, I thought, let's pull out a razor that I haven't used in quite a long time. I'll be using this vintage Gillette Slim. And to keep it vintage, I'm going to go ahead and use a vintage brush. I'll be lathering up with the Simpson T3 synthetic brush. And once all the growth is gone, I'll be ending off the entire shave with Built to Fight Shave Dad Aftershave Splash. First, let's get this shave started with the PAA Cube 2.0. Let's get lathering. So the Simpson's nicely loaded. Let's go ahead and paint this off. Now I'll go ahead and load up this vintage Gillette Slim with a Gillette Silver Blue. So the Gillette Slim that I'm using is an adjustable razor. Right now it's at level 6, but I am going to bump this up to a level 9. And that is the highest aggression for this razor. So when you go to adjust a vintage razor, you always want to make sure that you open the razor first with a blade in and then adjust. And there you have it. We're at level 9. First pass with the vintage Gillette Slim adjustable razor. And there you have it. First pass is done. This Gillette Slim was the razor that really helped me learn my technique. I'm still working on it. Definitely helped me out with holding the razor at the right angle for the whole shave. The more modern razors nowadays kind of do it for you. So if you're new to wet shaving or you're considering getting in, yes, I would recommend a new razor, but I also recommend getting some vintage ones if you possibly can. Let me go ahead and get on with that second pass. Loving the scent of this soap, and it really shouldn't surprise me because so far all of the Strike Gold Shave soaps that I have such amazing scents to them. Franck, my friend, not only are you an amazing person, but you create amazing software. So the Gillette Slim is a fairly mild razor for me, so I'm most likely just going to keep it at level 9 for the entire shave. And there you have it. Second pass is done. Let's get on with that third and final pass. So let me show you guys how much soap I have left over. And here we we go with the third and final pass with the vintage Gillette Slim. And there we have it. Third and final pass done. There is something about this soap that I'm loving. The masculine scent of this soap to me is amazing. The slickness or residual slickness is amazing. All right, let me go ahead and wash off the rest of this soap and finish off the rest of the shave. Hold tight. All right, let me get in there with the Parker's Alum Block. So when I say things like residual slickness, if you're new to wet shaving, or maybe you're considering getting into it, maybe you're wondering, what the heck does that even mean? Residual slickness means that after you've shaved off the soap, you apply maybe a little bit of water to your face and it still feels slick. That is the leftover slickness of the soap, hence residual slickness. And the one thing about Strike Gold Shave, in my opinion, their soaps have amazing residual slickness. I always feel like I could go another 3 or 4 passes without applying any more soap to my face and I'll be perfectly fine. Now, if you're new to wet shaving or considering getting in and you happen to be watching this video right now and you've made it all the way to this portion of the video, first off, thank you. I really appreciate you taking the time to watch. Maybe you're wondering, what the heck is that alum block thing? Let me give you my experience on what it does. The alum block will help with any nicks or irritation that you may have gotten during your shave. And the one thing that it does for me personally is it gives me a good indication on how well that shave went. For example, if my face was really burning or really stinging, then I know, hey, you're pressing way too hard, my friend. You need to settle down. But if there's a slight tingle, maybe a little bit of a sting, I know that was a pretty darn good shave. Because that slight tingle or sting, it's gonna happen. So that's my viewpoint on the alum block. Now, staying on the alum block topic, once I apply it to my face, I wash it off. But I do not wash it off right away. What I like to do is clean up my gear, clean my area, and get everything ready for my next shave. Once that's all done, I will then go ahead and wash the alum off with cold water. So hold tight while I get everything cleaned up. All right, so this beautiful vintage Gillette Slim is all cleaned up and ready for its next use. And this amazing Simpson T3 synthetic is all cleaned up and ready for its next use. All right, so I've gone ahead and cleaned up the rest of my area. Now everything is ready for my next shave. And while I've been cleaning, I could feel the alum tingling on my face. And as a matter of fact, while I'm talking to you right now, I still feel the alum tingling and working its magic, doing its thing. So next, what I'll do is wash the alum off, again with cold water, and get ready to put on some Thayers. First, I'll go in with the clear Thayers, followed by the hydrating milky toner. Now I'll go ahead and finish off the entire shave with Strike Gold Shave Built to Fight Shave Dad Aftershave Splash. This is so good. The Brut and Old Spice mix is truly amazing. We've got your back, Jerry. Keep going, my friend. All right, there you have it. End of the shave. Jerry, this community has come together so strongly for you. I feel confident in speaking for everyone and saying we're all there for you. We love you. We appreciate you. And we're all praying for you. On that note, you make it a great shave, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.